Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining me in this video. This is 8:10 a.m. Nigerian time. Today is Friday, the 25th day of July, 2025. Anytime I see the report of the global bodies who normally evaluate and rate the people's intelligence quotients, I am one of the people that always dispute them because they used to rate Africans poor. They used to rate Nigerians poorer than the Europeans and the Americans. They feel that Nigerians and the Africans, that they don't reason well. Most of these people, they feel that Africans cannot think for themselves. And I used to dispute all these things until I started seeing the reason why they are rating the IQ of the Africans to be very poor. And recently, I saw the video of the CDS Christopher Musa. He was saying, and he is still saying it up to today, that the only solution to curbing the insecurity situation in Nigeria is for Nigerians to toll the part of Ruga. You see, the Ruga issue was introduced during the time of Muhammadu Buhari, and this Ruga issue caused a lot of problems. And the CDS Musa right now is telling you that the military will not be able to stop the Fulani terrorists, that the military will not be able to stop Boko Haram. The military will not be able to stop the people imported into Nigeria to commit mayhem, that the military will not be able to do anything against the terrorists anymore. That the solution he's proffering is for people to give their lands to the herdsmen, for them to establish ranches from across the country. Why must it be from across the country? Why must it be that the only option to stopping insecurity is to have Ruga all over the country, to have ranches all over the country? Why all over the country? Now, you see, the problem is this. As I said earlier, when I see the global bodies rating Nigerians to having poor IQ, intelligence quotients, I dispute with them because I've seen Africans breaking new grounds. I've seen Nigerians breaking records. I have seen so many people from across Africa doing new things that nobody does from across the world. But when I see the records, that they will show that Africans can reason for themselves, that Africans have no mentality, I dispute them. But I stop disputing them because what I am seeing from across the leaders in Africa is like they think with their age. It seems that these people think with their anus and not with their brain. And this is something that everybody should be very, very, worried about. We should be worried about this. Now, the counsel to Nnamdi Kanu, Ejimakor, has countered the defense chief, General Musa, once against imposing Ruga ranching on states, because this is their plan. They want to impose this on states. This is what Femi Adesina, the spokesperson to Buhari, this is what he came to say before during Buhari administration, that if the people face to give their land to these herdsmen, that they should choose between their life and the Ruga, that it is someone who have life that will come out to say that I will refuse people land. That what of if you are dead? And that is what is going on, as you can see, in Plateau State, in Benue State, in Enugu State, in Ebonyi State, in Osun State, in Kwara State. All these areas, the terrorists are now wiping the people away, taking their lands, renaming their lands. So if the CDS Musa is telling us that there is no way out, that the only solution to solving the security situation is to form Ruga, I am telling you that this country is doomed. Everybody wants to have a good country. I want to have a good country. You want to have a good place they call the country. Everybody wants to be proud of their country. But you can't be proud with all these shenanigans going on. that the defense chief who is supposed to stand against the terrorists is telling you that the only solution to stopping the terrorism in Nigeria is for you to give your lands to people. And now, I will state it clearly to you that these Fulanis, because anytime I'm talking about this, some Nigerian Fulanis will be upset. Do not be upset. Calm down. Because these Fulanis, most of them are not Nigerians. Most of them were imported in 2013, 2014, 2015 to oust former President Goodluck Jonathan. So, including the APC leaders who are still in power today, they knew what transpired, and that is why they are not ready to fight all these people, because they are the brain behind the importation of these terrorists into Nigeria. So, how can they fight them? How can they fight the people they imported? Most of the time, I used to, play the video of this governor of Bauchi State, Bala Mohammed. Yes, that is his name. When he came to the national television, the channel's television, to say that they are allowing Fulanis from all across the world to come into Nigeria. And if they come, that they are going to arrest the culture of moving from one place to the other, that they will just confine them to one place. I mean, this is treasonable, but as usual, Nigerians don't reason about it. So these are the issues we are going to talk. Stay with me in this video.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still this crazy world. People down in life every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You won't know about it. And then man in the lamp black coat comes on your door. Cause Christmas meeting, I swear I live.
All right, indeed, we are living in a crazy world. So, as I said before, Ejimakor has come out to warn the CDs that, look at, imposing Ruga on people is not a way to go. Imposing Ruga on people is not a way to go. So many Nigerians are not even aware of what is going on. They are not aware of the plan. Look at the whole governors are bent to saying yes sir to the presidency. We don't have governors that can come out to withstand the presidency like that time of Otom, that time of Mwike, when they were challenging Buhari that time to stopping Ruga. They stop it. If not, Buhari could have, completed this plan that CDS Musa is trying to champion. I am so surprised about all these things. Now, if you want to join us on the live stream, as usual, there is a link on the comment section. You can use it to join us and join on this conversation and tell us what you think about this troubling situation. And we also have a WhatsApp number there that you can use to call us, and share your opinion with us. What did the human rights lawyer said? I'm talking about now, Barrister Ejimakor has countered the Chief of Defense Staff, CDS, General Christopher Musa, warning that any attempt by the Nigerian government to impose ranching on states is unconstitutional and a veiled attempt to revive the controversial Ruga policy. Ejimakor made the statement in reaction to comments by the CDS, who recently advocated for the establishment of ranches across the country to address the persistent header farmers crashes. And this is the lie they sold to the BBC, they sold to the Al Jazeera, that what is going on in Nigeria is farmers header crash. And that is null and void. What is going on in Nigeria is ethnic cleansing. It is genocidal. It is terrorism. It has nothing to do with headers and farmers crash. And I continue to talk about the issue of IQ. Why the world rate Nigeria to be of low IQ. Why they rate Africans to be of low IQ. How can you say that someone who came from outside the country, came into your country, invade your lands, chase the farmers away, kill them, you are calling it farmers and headers clash? Who has bewitched us? Now the people who came from across the world, who came from Senegambia, from the Sahel. They came into Nigeria, and you are saying that it's a herders farmers clash. When does trespassing becomes a clash? This is a crime. This is a terrorism act, and it must be condemnable. Now, some media reports quoted the CDS Musa as calling for the creation of ranches as a way of stemming the tide of farmers herders clashes across the country. The defense chief was quoted as saying on Wednesday, in order to address the insecurity, two things are basics. Imagine the CDS Musa now giving you the only two solutions to stopping the insecurity situation in Nigeria. And he said that we must be able to control the movement of animals across the region. In doing that, it is important we create ranches. Ranches will do a great deal in securing our control, and we prevent the conflict between farmers and herders clash. You see, I have a problem with the IQ of so many Nigerians. I have a problem with their IQ. Now, CDS Musa is the chief of defense staff. His primary purpose is to defend the country, is to defend the citizens of the country against any invader, any terrorist act, and so on and so forth. But this man is now turning, he's no longer reasoning with his brain. He's now turning, he's telling you that these foreigners who are coming into the country, you must provide a place for ranching for them, not to confine them to the north alone, not to confine them to one place and establish a very large ranching for them, but they must establish ranching for them in every state. Why every state? Why every state? Why must they be confined to every state? Ganduje, former APC national chairman, when he was the governor of Kanu State, I heard him say that Kanu State alone has the landmass where every herders can, rear their cattle. For you to know that these people are not after rearing of cattle, they are using that one as a prefix to their hidden agenda that you don't know. And look at the CDS Musa, a chief of defense staff, telling you that you must give your land to the foreigners, not Nigerians, okay? Not Nigerians. That you must give your land to the foreigners. You see, sometimes all these things makes me to laugh because it doesn't make sense anywhere. It doesn't make sense. Now, he said that the second option, listen, CDS said that the second option that we must learn to stop killing animals crossing into farms. What is done is you arrest the animals and compensations are made. It seems that this CDS, he thinks he's talking to foolish people. You know what he's saying? The only two things that will make the terrorist attack to stop in Nigeria, that if these people comes, you welcome them, give them land. If their cows, invade your farms, eat up your crop, the only option you have to do is to arrest their cattle. You see the mentality why most of the world thinks that Africans have low IQ. How can someone like me, maybe 200 cows, enter my farm? I should arrest all of them. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. These people, I wonder if they think from their anus. It doesn't make sense that if cows enter my farm, I should arrest them. What power do I have to arrest cows? What power do I have that after arresting them, I should talk about compensation? If you call police that the Fulani herders are on your land, that they should come and arrest them, then you are joking. Police will not answer you. So these are the issue. If I look at the global body rating Nigerians as people of low IQ, I don't dispute them again because these people are thinking with their anus, not with their brain. Truth is bitter, but we have to say this. We have to say this. Now, CDS continue to say that if we are able to address these two things, over 65% challenges we have against farmers will be dealt with. Reacting to the advocacy of the military chief, Ejimakor, in a brief statement on Thursday, warned that such a move amounts to nationalism, a private agricultural practice, and would infringe on the constitutional rights of the states and citizens. And this is what we have been saying, that this cattle is a private business. The cattle movement is a private business. If you want to have your business being maintained or be catered for, you go to any place, buy your own land. Don't ask people to give you land for free. You buy your own land. You set up what you want to set up. And if the people refuse to give you land, you don't have right to impose your business on people. You cannot go to the northern Nigeria and say, you ask them to give you a land to start selling beer. They will kill you. If you do it in Kanu, they will kill you. If you do it in Bauchi, in Yobe, in Borno, they will kill you. You can't go there and tell them to give you a land to start selling beer, beer, establishing beer parlors. It's outrageous. That is what the CDS is saying. And let me tell you, for those of you who don't know the gravity of what the CDS is saying, the Chief of Defense Staff is only one traveling the whole world, telling them the situation of insecurity in Nigeria. That is the same man that is telling you that the only two options, he reduced all the whole insecurity in Nigeria to only two options. He said, give your lands to the herders and don't fight them when their cattle eat your crops. Just go and report and made arrest to their cattle. The first question I was expecting CDS was, what right does these people have to trespass? This is trespassing, for God's sake. What right do they have to trespass into people's property? Anyway, we'll continue to, dig deep and understand everything in this video. As I said, you can join me on the live stream or you give me a call. Let us go to WhatsApp and start answering some WhatsApp calls to know what people think about this. Hello.
Hello, my friend.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Your name and where you are connected from?
Mr. Nnamdi from the US.
Thanks for joining us, sir.
My brother, I see, we've spoken severally, and I've always told you that it is the Islamization agenda that is at play. What this man, the CDS, has said is tantamount to treasonable felony.
Of course.
In a society where there is rule of law and people actually know themselves to be citizens, what you have spoken is tantamount to treasonable felony.
That is right.
At this moment, it is not the CDS of Nigeria, but the CDS of the Fulani Caliphate. That is the truth. And the area will realize that the better. That country is on the path of destruction. You don't expect me to give my land to a stranger. At the end of the day, I become a stranger in my own land.
You understand?
No way. It's not going to happen. The earlier the people in that contraption take their destiny to their hands and chase the people out.
But
how many are they?
But I have a problem with the most political figures from across Nigeria. Because I am going to tell you that most politicians, most governors,
all of them have been bought over.
You understand? Most governors, you know that governors are the owners, are in charge of lands, right? States are in charge of land in Nigeria. So most governors are not going to hesitate. They are not going to hesitate in releasing these lands. That is my own point.
When the governor is just a person, he comes and goes every 4 years.
That's right.
The people are the state. The people are the state. They are the governor. They don't declare what they want.
Exactly.
And that's why I keep telling you, don't look at them. All those ones that think they are not representing anybody apart from their belly. They are stupid is what they are representing. And they think in their myopic and short-sightedness, they think this thing will not affect them. But at the end of the day, it will affect them.
It will.
It will.
It will.
They decide to leave that contraption. It will swallow mingle with the big boys. No. You are being used. All of them, one by one, is being used. And that's the reason why they keep Nnamdi Kanu in prison till tomorrow. But I'm telling you, it's coming to an end. The world is taking notice. And this what we are doing, it's spreading the gospel, and people like me are sharing it. We are making the world realize that what we have is not a country, but an enslavement of the original, just like people taking over what is yours and telling you that you can't do nothing about it. CDS is not the CDS of the CDS of the Sowore Caliphate. So he is not representing you and I, he's representing a group. How can the CDS that is representing a country come out and make such statement and he's still retaining his position? No.
You see, as I said before, it seems he's towing the path of the president that Buhari has laid down. Do you remember Femi Adesina? Do you remember Femi Adesina?
I remember the Femi Adesina. From the, with all these discussions, they have called you on your program, somebody.
Yeah.
Remember when I told you that people should, when you said we should protect, the people should protect, you know, it might be a plan that while you're in the protest, people will come in from outside and take over your life. No, let the world protect. It has got nothing to do with us. As far as I'm concerned, the Igbos are not part of that contraction called Nigeria. They never recognize us as citizens. They recognize us as servants. So the earlier we as the people realize that then it's better for us. I don't know about the Yoruba because Yorubas are always working hand in hand with them. But it is, I hope they are realizing right now that their land has been taken over.
It is so.
And the funny thing is that even the press in Nigeria is not reporting anything.
Yeah.
You go to a right television, you talk nonsense, you laugh, as if nothing matters. You go to channel television, the same thing. None of the media is telling the world what is happening. They've not been put over. They think they'll be accepted from the rot that's to come. No.
They won't. They won't. And I was expecting, you see, after the CDS made that statement, I was expecting all these national televisions maybe to invite him and start questioning him like, what do you mean? Does it mean that Nigeria security operatives don't have the power of they have given up in tackling what is going on? Because you cannot tell us that people from across the world are invading Nigeria and they are coming with all sorts of sophisticated weapons. And for you to stop them is to ask people to give their lands to these people. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
The only person that is in that government that has spoken on the side of the TSS director, who told people to take up arms and defend their land.
That is right.
The man has spoken in the interest of the average person in that contraction.
But his words are not powerful. You just saw that last 2 months, you saw the news of Sunday Jackson, a man who was attacked in his farm, and he defeated the attacker, who is a Fulani herdsman, and killed the man, and Supreme Court is sentencing the person to death.
That is the reason why I said it is only chaos that can bring everybody out of that place, that where we are today. It's chaos. Everybody should take up arms. It doesn't matter, one dies but once. It's even better fighting to be allowed than being killed, holding your hands. Look at what is happening in Plateau State. Look at what's happening in this state.
And nobody's talking about it. Yes, the day before yesterday, there was another attack. Yeah, the day before yesterday.
Except they take up arms and begin to defend themselves and not leave themselves to be killed like the chicken. These people, the only thing they understand is force. The only thing they understand is force. Once you exercise that you can do what they know, what they feel they know, they will run. The only reason why they've been able to come into Igbo land is because of they connect with the Finland to hold Samuel Ekpa. When Samuel Ekpa was alive, if Samuel Ekpa not stop Children from going to Enugu State, then he couldn't since been and this man back. So the only thing they understand is force.
Yeah, yesterday.
Show them force.
Yeah, yesterday you saw the news of what happened day before yesterday in Benue State again. The herdsmen invaded Benue State. I won't call the herdsmen, they are terrorists. They invaded the Benue State again.
They are terrorists.
Yeah, they killed some farmers, they beheaded them, and they took their body parts of their body, they took it away. Every time they are changing strategies of terrorizing people.
And what these idiots could come out to tell you to
give your land to them. We are in serious trouble. Thank you so much, my brother.
My brother, it is better to take up arms and begin to defend yourself. It is cutlass you have. And then before they kill you, you kill one person.
You see, what the DSS chief said, not that it is not correct that we should defend ourselves. He said we should mobilize, defend yourself, take up arms. But if you do that, it is the same people who are saying you should defend yourself who persecute you, even kill you for defending yourself.
That is only possible if you begin to advertise it and you kill some people. The ones they kill, except you people report it to anybody report it. If you kill them, you don't have to report it. Kill them and bury them, burn them alive, bury them. Nobody will know. Wait for the next set of people to go. You don't have to advertise how many people you kill. You don't have to advertise that you killed the terrorists. Terrorists are come to kill. It's like I'm coming to your house, you kill the armed robber. So the problem, the issue we have is because you have the internet, you keep reporting things like that. They now have evidence to come and okay, look at what happened at you. If you have not been filmed, would anybody have known? So
it's all right.
We have to make it.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Go there, you kill them as they come to kill you. Bury them. Don't. By the time they themselves will realize that things have gone south because they'll be losing people.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you so much, sir.
All right. Thank you.
All right, sir. All right, let's have another caller. Hello. Hello, good morning. Please, can you help us to turn down the volume of your YouTube over there? Hello, are you with us? Please, if you can also kindly help us to turn down the volume of your YouTube over there so that we can hear from you. So this is actually a very terrible situation. And this is what you are going to expect from, few days to come. You will see that the governors will run to Abuja. They will tell them you have to give your lands to these people. And that is what is going to happen. Hello. Please kindly turn your YouTube off so that we can hear from you well, okay? Please, if you call us, just turn your YouTube off so that. Hello? Yeah. Off your YouTube, okay? Off it over there so that we can talk. The feedback is so distorting. So please kindly off it when you call so that we can hear from you. You cannot be listening to your YouTube over there and at the same time, listening to the calls as well. It will be disturbing. All right, let me know what you think about this. Okay. So as I was saying, the issue of this Ruga, it did not start today. It started a very long time. A very long time. A lot of people did not even, did not even see it as a serious thing. They thought that it is just a government way of doing things. They are not serious about it because it doesn't make sense to anybody at all. It doesn't make sense to anybody that people should just give their own land to foreigners, and what happened next? And these foreigners are the kind of people that if you give one room to them, give them 7 days, 10 people will be in that one room. Give them 1 year, that community will have about 10,000 people of them. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, perfect. So next time when you call us, you just off your YouTube over there so that we can flow very well. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning. How are you?
I am fine. This is 8:40 a.m. Nigerian time. All right. We are talking about the issue of the Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, saying that the only two options to stopping the insecurity in Nigeria is for us to, give your lands to the people who came as pastoralists, as herdsmen, and if their cattle destroy your farms, don't talk. Just go and make arrest to their cattle. That is the only option to end the insecurity. Tell us your name and where you are calling from, and also share with us what do you think about this.
Yeah, my name is Captain Morgan. I'm calling from South Africa, but I'm from Enugu State.
All right. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Well, one thing is that the problem is not because of Musa.
Mm-hmm.
The problem we have in Nigeria, you see, we sitting.
Okay.
Not yeah. Because we already see we know that Nigeria is not the one.
Okay.
But due to some people are benefiting the federal government, they still stick with them and say it's one country, one nation. No, Nigeria never be a country. So the only thing can solve the problem is this. No one will tell you to defend yourself. You know, you in South Africa. In South Africa, you can defend yourself even though you're the one person come to attack you. You know, to defend before the person will come. If you are home, somebody will come to Mali. They really not import them, keep them home. They will come to your farm. He just wait with you. The whole world. Good world will come and help you. Nobody will care. People take action. You put the back. You don't need to show the internet what is happening. But not come back. They will never come back. The only problem in Nigeria is the citizens of Nigeria. They are weak. They are useless. They are weak and they are useless. But for me, as Igbo people, we are preparing. We are preparing full time. They can do whatever they want to do in the West. We don't give. But Igbo land, we don't have land to give. Land is not enough for us because of to give a terrorist. They are not flying. Those people are terrorists. So the only thing is that let the youth mobilize themselves. You don't even need to go to social media at all. Only when you find them, you kill someone inside your farm to destroy the people. You don't do anything. When you do the same time, soldier don't smell to know what is going on. It's when you send the same people we send message to the soldier. They are the ones who collect money to fight people. And when we found you that you fought finger, you are the message to this military. We go to your home, we kill you. We stop. So we know all those governors, how many of them? Musa, how many of them? All what I want to know, they are not talking about North. They are not talking about West. All their plan is to have to destabilize Igbo community, to rise, to kill us. That is all the Nigerian plan. They know these people are the God sent. They know God resources they want now to destroy the housing we put. We had working to work from outside country. But it doesn't start today. It was been happening before our father was born. So we are not afraid of it. This is new era. Let them go and build a ranch. Let them go and build it. Let them build it. One drone, two drone, we destroy the whole ranch. One drone. You operate the drone one place and then you destroy the whole ranch. So let them go and whatever they want to build. They will lose. That is my own opinion. We are more than 5 million Igbos. More than 5 million Igbos outside country. And they know what is happening. And we are prepared. We go train in each and every day. We go to work each and every day. One day, the governor, they will run away from.
But what we are even saying now is not only about Igbos. Also the Meditative, the people from Benue, Edos, Niger, everybody. You understand? Because this thing, do you remember Samuel Otom? Samuel Otom fought this Ruga standstill. It is one of the reasons why they make sure that he did not return to Senate and he lost his state to APC. You understand? Yes. So what I'm still trying to say is that, is it that our people are so confusing or so dumb not to realize that their people are actually dying? I mean, the real people are dying. Our people who are in Abuja representing us in House of Rep and Senate. What are they doing to stopping all these things? Because you see, things that happen in Nigeria doesn't happen anywhere in the world. Someone will be confidently to go to national television to tell you that he imported terrorists into the country. Nobody will question him. Someone will go to national television to tell you that, yes, they have budgeted money for the terrorists. Nobody will question him. What kind of animal kingdom are we living? I don't get it. I don't understand it. And if you talk, some people will come and tell you that, no, you see, we have to build our nation. Build your nation on which foundation? On which foundation? That is my problem. That
is why, Okocha, that is why I always follow your program. You are very intelligent and they are proud of you. It's only few people like you in the Southeast.
And for me, this one, this thing is not matter of intelligence, so because it's like a bewitching. Even someone who is dumb should be able to understand that if people are coming to kill you, that you should rise up to the occasion of defending yourself, and your people should be able to gather to defend your generation. This is even beyond common sense that even a madman should know how to defend themselves and stopping invaders. But I am surprised. Every time I'm surprised. That's why from the beginning of this video, I was saying that the global body are rating Nigerians to be of no IQ, rating Africans to be of no IQ. That is always disputing the fact that Nigerians and Africans are very wise and intelligent. But I'm seeing reason to agree with the global body rating Nigerians and Africans to be of no IQ. Because if Nigerians don't have no IQ, both the professors, the science, the doctors, the activists, they should be able to be talking about one thing. You don't have a future because the invaders, your leaders imported terrorists into the country, and the terrorists are still killing as I talk to you now, and everybody is keeping quiet as if nothing is happening. I'm surprised, so surprised.
Exactly, because those people you are seeing, you think, for instance, the reason why I'm telling you this is that because I live here in South Africa for years. This thing can never happen in South Africa. Never happen.
And it can never happen in Ghana. It cannot happen in Benin Republic. Why is it happening in Nigeria?
The problem of Nigeria is that when they are killing one part of Nigeria, the other part will feel like it's not their business. When that other part will feel like to show you the country, not the one country. If it happened that now, Nnamdi Kanu was in detention for how many years? But they're still broadcasting one.
But now somebody tell you important a terrorist, and the third person is here in Nigeria. You can't arrest the person. To show you they targeted one group, one ethnic group, Igbo people. All those things that the governor of Kanu, I hear when you say in the national TV that Kanu State alone contain all those best men.
Yeah.
Let them come. He said they come. Nobody listen to him. To tell you because that's what they are targeting. They are targeting Ola. That is why I always son, we need to protect ourselves. All those from all those Niger, all those areas where they divide and conquer. Let us come back. If we come back the way Ojukwu was there, people was there, these people now they will never think about to go establish any Ruga. They already divide us, number one. But the remaining one, where they say is Igbo, let them allow us to live in peace. That's the problem. The problem is the youth, not the government. If the youth will say no, nobody can say yes. If the youth say no, we don't want Ruga. Who is the governor? Who is the governor? We know where he is. We know his family. We go there. How many people that we kill? We burn the house down. He ran away.
No, you see, you don't even have to do all those things. You don't have to do that. Because you see why I'm so surprised up till now? I'm still surprised to the extent that why is it that people are not talking about this? People are preoccupied. Okay, forget about the politicians. Nobody is talking about this. The activists, the businessmen, everybody just feel that everything is okay. And the real people are dying every day.
Yes, people are not talking about this is that because everybody is afraid to talk. They are afraid to talk. If you a little thing you talk as Igbo man, they will arrest you. But if it's a northern at all, even though he go on, he can go to a place, Tinubu, and point his face. Not will happen. But Igbo man talk. It's only Igbo know the value of life. It's only Igbo know that their property is important to them. It's only Igbo man went to far place to make money and bring it back home. All those northerners, they don't care. They're comfortable of their killing. They are comfortable. We, as Igbo, we don't want to see blood. But if you say that under us, nobody have monopoly to kill. Because this Ruga is not a Ruga.
It's all
they
right.
are bringing terror to every state.
It's all
they
right.
are bringing terrorists to every door, every street on the state.
It's all right.
So there's no way stop it or we need to use violence to meet those governors. Because if not Nnamdi Kanu on the time of Buhari, if not Nnamdi Kanu, they will do that.
It's all right.
Nnamdi Kanu say he give governors only 2 days to stop a movement of cow before David Umai and the other governor meet on the Enugu and they said there's no movement of cow. Nnamdi Kanu say there's no land for the Ruga. Before David Umai said there's no land for Ruga. All those things they are working with the British. All those plans. I don't know what British want from us.
It's all right. It's all right.
If we use to slow, nobody will say yes. All those people are foreigners. If you see how they treat us here as a foreigner, if you see how they treat us here as a foreigner, you know you are the owner of the country, not politicians.
It's all right.
Musa is
It's all right.
part of the terror. So that is the main thing. Nobody will listen to any Musa. Musa is not part of the people. It's part of their arrangement of terrorizing Nigeria.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Okay, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, man.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. This crazy world. People down in my life every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it.
Indeed, we are living in a crazy world. And these are the part of the things I have been saying, you see. Time without number, I want people who have not understand this, who have not seen this video, or if you have seen it before, you are yet to understand this video, I want you to capture what it is. Because most of the time, people don't even understand what we talk. So before we go into the video, let us also have a caller before we play the video here for you on how a governor is saying on the national television that they have imported terrorists, that they are coming, they are imported foreigners into the country, and they are going to change their culture. This is insane. Let's have this caller. Hello, good morning. Please, can you turn off your YouTube over there? Are you there? All right, we lost that corner. So, as I was saying, it doesn't make sense to anybody at all. It's not making sense. Even the younger generations, those who are following politicians, those who are the special assistants, you know, very loyal to politicians. Sometimes I ask myself, is it because of money, or is it because people don't have other source of income that you are not even capable of correcting your boss? You don't have say, you don't have any option. You must be loyal to anything, even though it's evil. You must be loyal to that evil. Anywhere they push you, you will go. This is not how to have a great future for your generation, because we are now succumbing to the evil activities. We are now succumbing to what we detested some time ago. Today, you will see, you will come and say, no, we don't want this, we don't want this. Tomorrow, you will come and embrace it. We want this, we want this. Who has bewitched us? Who has bewitched us? This is terrible. Let's get to listen to Bala Mohammed.
And of course, we will try more to cultivate that culture in our people, while at the same time bringing the Fulanis in one fold and try to arrest their traditional practice of moving from one place to the other. And that is very
Why must he bring Fulanis in one
task. But I think we can communicate with them more, because to them they don't have borders from Cameroon to Nigeria.
But that's the thing, Excellency. How do we ensure that those who will be participating in this federal government largely funded program will be Nigerians?
In terms of the funding?
No, in terms of the operations. Operations. You said to bring in the Fulanis together. We have Fulanis from other countries.
The issue of misconception, I said there is a lot of mistrust and misconception with regards to the Fulani man. The Fulani man is a global or an African person. He moves from the Gambia, from Senegal, and his nationality is just a Fulani man. And as a person, I may have my relations in the Cameroon, but they are also Fulani men. I have relations because from the maternal side, I'm a Fulani man.
What of
and that's why we want to educate people. A Fulani man sees himself as a Bayelsan, as somebody coming from the Niger Delta, because he speaks the Niger Delta language, which you and I don't. And of course, we would have to just take this as part of our own heritage, something that is African, and that we cannot just close the border and say the Fulani man is just a Nigerian or this. No. In most cases, the crises are precipitated by those outside Nigeria. When there is a reprisal, it is not the Fulani man within Nigeria that causes it. It is that culture of getting revenge, which is embedded in the tradition of the Fulani man, that attracts reprisal from all over the world.
If I understand it, does that mean that those Fulani men who are maybe domiciled in other countries, who move around, they can come into the country and this plan will accommodate them as well?
Yes, that's what we want to do. But it has to be done through sensitization, telling them you have to buy in the project. And you use the language, the culture itself to be able to convince them, away from the mistrust where the whole system of transhumance or pastoralism is criminalized. criminalization of pastoralism is the problem that we have with this project, and it requires people with passion who understand them and who they believe in, people like us from that part of the country, to say yes, we have this. Because today there is no limit to the accusation that this and that has happened and it is the Fulani man who caused it. There is no tribe that is not that you don't have this criminality in, but certainly the way and manner we do it is really exacerbating the crisis and the problems.
Will there be any form of documentation of all the people that will be,
yes, we are
within that?
Oh yes, that is going to give Nigeria the opportunity to really have the best in terms of documentation in the demographics, because as I said, the Fulani man settles anywhere he can feed his cattle, and so if they are put in one place and they are made to understand that this is to save them and their animals, they are exposed to the vagaries of the forest and what is going on, cattle rustling, killings and what have you, and that's why it is important for them to understand that staying in one place is good. And of course, in terms of the best practice of carrying the meat, the cows and the
let's stay with that security and go for a bit.
All right, let's stop this video over here. This video is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. Now, if you have a country, this man should be behind the bar. What he's talking about is nothing more than treasonable felony. He is accepting that he's committing a treason. He's accepting that they are committing treason, that they are important. He said the Fulanis from other part of the country are still their relative because they are Fulanis. You can see Yorubas in Togo and so many other places. I can come out and say my brothers are over there in the country, but there is what they call, that is why I always come out to say Nigeria is not a country, it's not a nation. Because if you have a country, anybody who is not a citizen is not allowed to come in unless through visa. But in Nigeria, it's a different case. They allow people to come in mass just for the sole agenda of what they believe in. In 2014, 2015, they deployed billions. Do you know how Naira is valuable that time? They deployed billions upon billions of Naira just to bring 3 million people who will vote for Buhari for him to win good luck. Before Atiku, Sariki, Dino Mande, all these people from PDP also joined Buhari to make sure they won the election. This is terrible. So this is what is happening about the issue of Ruga, because we thought that this situation has ended. We thought it ended under Buhari. And that is why I still continue to tell people that the presidency might be 20% of the problem, but that is not the 80% of the problem. Because even anybody enters there, there are people who are controlling the power, who controls who enter there and who is not entering there. These people have a sole agenda, and their agenda is to make sure that they take over the country. So how are you going to manage all this situation? Nobody dares to arrest these people. If you have not listened to Kunde Olaomi, who is a former head of Defense Intelligence Agency, go and listen to him. Kunde Olaomi will come out to tell you that, yes, he was the head of Nigeria Intelligence Agency, that what he saw while on the post made him to believe that Nigeria cannot be one. This is someone who has served Nigeria for 35 years. You understand? This is someone who has served Nigeria for over 35 years. Hey, this is a terrible situation, but nobody seems to be talking about all these things. It's so terrible. So what I'm saying in essence is that Nigerians should be able to rise up. I am no longer, angry when I see the global body rating Nigerians that they have no IQ, rating Africans that they have no IQ. Because if we don't have, we should be able to reason. Terrorists are entering your country, everybody is just keeping quiet. It doesn't concern me. No IQ. You don't know the repercussion. You don't know the tragedy ahead of what is going on now. Because you have money. Yes, you can eat your money, you can do it. It doesn't concern you. How many Nigerians have 1 million naira in their account? It's not up to 10% Nigerians. People are suffering. People are dying. No healthcare. The same people who are killing, people who are importing terrorists, their doctors are not in Nigeria. Their major bank account is not in Nigeria. Their properties are not in Nigeria. They have 2 passports. These people knew that your country is not going to work. They have alternative. Their children can never go the same school with you. Their children can never go the same hospital with you. But what do I know, Seth? The victims will still be the people who are still going to defend the people who are oppressing them. And I will leave this word with you. You see, the statement is in that statement I'm going to leave with you. It is never in the will of the people who are enslaving you to free you. What that means is that you can never be free. Terrorism can never stop. All these things can never stop. It can only stop when the slaves are tired of the situation they are and stand up to be free. So the responsibility of you being free is on you. Let's have this conduct. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Pacha.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us. This is 9:06 Nigerian time. Your name and where you are connected from?
Okay, anyway, you are Central Africa.
All right. How is Central Africa?
Not specifically Central Africa as a country, but Central Africa as a part of...
what country particular?
Yeah.
What country particular?
Specifically Republic Gabonese.
Okay. All right, thanks for joining us. Recently, the Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, has come out to say that he has 2 options on how the insecurity situation in Nigeria could stop. And he said the number 1 option is that if the headers, comes to your land, to your community, to your villages, that you people should give your lands to them. And the second thing there is that if their cattle, invade your crops, trespass over your farms, you don't have to carry out any violence and question them. You just have to arrest the cows and they will compensate you. What do you have to say about that?
This is not because I don't know how can a human being arrest an animal. Well, the whole truth is that Nigeria is a name, it's not a country.
Nigeria is a name, it's not a country. Can you elucidate? Can you tell us more why you made that statement?
The reason is that even here we are, if anything went wrong against any so-called city, nobody here. On your own. Don't have any say. I only learned that in a developed world, because there's one of us that traveled here to, I think, Turkey. So at the airport there, he was sick. Then they take him to the people there, take him to the hospital. After treating him 3 or 4 days now, he was okay. In his thinking, he was thinking about how am I going to remove money from the money I came to buy goods and pay for the hospital bill. When they told him that it was the child, the man was asking, how much is my bill? He said, no, you don't have to pay. Your ambassador is here. You are free, you can go. The man was shocked. And they let him go. They don't print the paper that they signed. After he go his way and buy his goods and come back. When he come and tell us the story, we are pretty surprised how this works in some places. But here, not the demo. Then about the insecurity in Nigeria, it's deliberate now. We all know it. It's orchestrated by politicians and together.
How do we stop it? What do you think is the ultimate solution to this?
The solution is simple, but who will apply it? If we have gone back to regional government as we act, it is okay. Everybody, they thought that creating more states is the answer. No, just creating more leaders and legal people. Even if you create a 100 state Nigeria, it doesn't make any change. Doesn't make any change. So the issue of this security is just let the security go back to the people.
All right. So what we are trying to say is that the issue of state creation, which is before the House of Senate right now, shouldn't be. What they should be talking about is how to, implement a Buri Accord by returning Nigerians to regional, government where each will have their own security. Is that what we are saying?
That is clear. It's sure. But they never talk it any day. So even the Buri Accord is buried. Nobody, none of all these people talking to be present to be governor, not even talking about the history. They don't talk about Aburi. They are looking someone to blame. There is no way, there is no possibility that me as an Easterner will unite. I mean, unity starts from the heart, though. There is no way, it's not possible, even if I agree. They want a way much away. So even if I agree, as a free-minded thinking person, the one that I'm talking about is just about religion. He doesn't know any other thing that is religion. And if you are not one of it, you are on your own. Even when I was in Niger State, I've lived in Tokoto many years, and before I went to Niger State. You know that if there is accident along the way, there are road safety people even when they come, and they will be selective to know whether you are a Muslim or not. You see, which is not normal in a civilized country. You see, so there are a lot of hatred that no man can heal. But you see one thing: if insecurity will take place, will ever happen, is when we go back to regional government. You will see everyone will respect each other, and there will be peace.
And there will be competition. There will be competition of progress.
Oh, before you know it, you will see that those who think that they doesn't have, they didn't know, will begin to learn from others. You see not what Nnamdi speak last time about Japan and all the Asian countries around them. So when Japan begin to do all this electronics, that others around them learn. Okay, let me hang the phone here because I am at the shop. I'm already working.
All right. Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still this crazy world. People dying like flies every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the lamp like gold comes on your
All right. So we'll be calling it a day. In the evening, we still have another, very important topic to discuss. But for me, as I said before, this shows that the insecurity situation in Nigeria is not ending soon. I mean, it is not ending soon, because in a situation where, a CDS, the chief of defense, come out to make such statement, and many people will say, phone, it's finished. So I just believe that, one day we'll see the light at the end of the tunnel. But for the now, everywhere is dark. Everywhere is dark because the real people are dying and there is no solution. I mean, no solution now because the real people are still dying. Even this morning, I have a message that I have seen I've seen the topic, I have not opened while I was live, where the attack is going on in Benue right now. So it doesn't make sense. Anyway, it is what it is. Let's have another caller from Germany. Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
Hello, good morning, brother.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
I'm Chi by name. I'm calling from Europe.
Germany, precise, right?
Yeah.
Okay, your phone number tells it. All right, thanks for joining us. We are talking about the issue of the CDS, the Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, stating that the only two solutions to stopping the security in Nigeria is for people to allow the herders to have land in their terrain and not to act violently with them when they invade your farmlands. However, the same Chief of Defense Staff some time ago says that Nigeria should fence their country, that will stop the influence of the terrorists. And today, he's still, changing his mouth and talking another thing. So what do you have to say about this situation?
My brother, once and for all, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you do.
Thank you.
I've been following you for a long time.
Thank you.
You have been consistent to wake up the gullible Nigerians to understand that they are in danger. But it beats my imagination, even in this 2025, men who say they are, so who claim they are educated, they are seeing danger, and they are still clamoring for state creation, regional government, and moreover, a nation. It beats my imagination. Even when I was, even as now, if you want to, even an animal, if a chicken or cow sense that somebody wants, this one is meant to eat, if he says that this one wants to go and kill me, hold me and kill me, maybe it's for celebration, you will see that chicken trying to escape. You will see that goat doing everything to rescue his life. But it beats my imagination. You see people that call themselves so-called intellectual in Nigeria, they are seeing danger. They are still being political correctness. When they go for National Assembly, say, want to create this state, say, yeah, I say, yeah. I ask myself, this state creation that they are going for, will it stop the agenda of these Fulanis? Do you know that these terrorist Fulani invaders have been doing everything possible to take over Nigeria, and they see that it is their inheritance? With all the exposition of late this man that they killed,
Obadiah.
Yeah. Even the Yoruba man that served as a security for 35 years, is that one not enough to wake up the subconsciousness of the people? Even if most people don't like the ideology of Nnamdi, okay, these people that who say that they are Nigerian, it is not enough to make people understand that they are sitting they are in danger. The Fulanis are doing everything possible to take over their ancestral land. There was a governor from the north, I don't know if it's TV or what, that said that they imported sent Fulanis all over the world that Nigeria is their heritage. If na Igbo man make that comment, because the men now go start. And the journalist asks him of which resources. He said that they just from Nigeria. That the Fulani man do not have any nationality. The only thing as Fulani. That they want to make them to have nationality in Nigeria. In whose land? Bonogoja, in your land, in my land, in Benue, in Castina, in Yoruba land. But you see men that say that they're educated, they are still playing politics because of greed and wickedness of a black man. What is happening in Nigeria today? Can any European enjoy it? They can't enjoy it. They will go everywhere overnight.
Even most African countries, they can't enjoy it. Yeah.
Imagine over 200 people we are born in Plateau. That one is over. Everybody has gone up. I see this animal, they go boat. Every day people are being killed in Benue. People are being killed in Castina. People are being killed everywhere. Yet you see men still talking about election, still talking about creation of state, still talking about this thing. What is wrong with some? This is they call themselves Nigeria for God's sake. What is we want to do now is to use Musa to accomplish their agenda. A foreigner came to your land and told you that Nigeria is their heritage, and you are still there doing election. That is why I distress P2B. I hate the kind that P2B is displaying, deceiving people, deceiving horrible Nigerians with new Nigeria is possible. How is it possible? Can you use new water to pour inside old wine? Is it possible, my brother?
It will burst now, according to the Bible.
We are in danger, my brother. Worse than cancer, my brother. Fulanis are worse than cancer. Even with the letter of Nnamdi Kanu, you see some people still misbehaving, still going for correction. Oh, P2B is coming. Oh, what will P2B do? Jonathan was there for how many? What did you allow Jonathan to drink water and give coke? What will P2B do? What is happening with black people? Can't we reason or feel together with these enemies that are killing people, raping women, and putting stick in their private part? These people I want to continue to live with under new Nigeria is possible. Under regional, I hate regional. Make everybody go their separate ways. Nigeria was built in a faulty foundation that been killing millions of people. Is this kind of place you are keeping for your generation, my brother? Is this kind of place you want to keep for your children?
It's so pathetic.
These evil men have put passport, everything for their children outside the country. They are just, Nigeria is just their business center. They come there, they take the money, all the children are all over, all outside Nigeria. They are just spreading their lives. They are using diplomacies, destroying their future, destroying their life, destroying everything. Even Nigeria as something, most of their lives. Nothing wrong. People are finding what they are still killing them to take over their life. CDS is the agent. I wish every youth in every nation to rise up against these politicians, because who they are using against these so-called politicians, which they have come. Most of them are not Islam. Because before you become anything in your ancestral land, you go to Sokoto to pay allegiance. You go there to tie these cultic things in their heads. Their brain is no more with them. All this way in our eastern region, they are not more eastern region, they are Islam. So they want to convert everybody to Islam. So my dear brother, the only solution, you should rise up and ask for division. Ask for division. Because Nigeria have destroyed the psyche of our people. Nigeria have destroyed a lot of things. We need to redeem our people. Our people have been destroyed. Whether regional, whether state, no state is not going to work. These people are fighting all means to take over our land. And this is being possible because you see like Nigeria is possible. They are still doing election. That is why these people are still having the opportunity coming. The more you keep Nigeria, the more their agenda is going, my dear brother. So how can we make up our people? How can we make our people to understand that we are in danger? Our future is in danger. Our sister land is in danger. Our children are in danger. How our people understand? I feel for my people. I cry every day. I feel for them. It's left for them to wake up before it's too late. Do you see this thing, Musa? I think if I was shouting, he said one that I do this, he said one that I do this, I was going to buy this, their propaganda. They are still cleaning our land. Everywhere. Since Finland to arrest someone ever, they are killing stop.
Absolutely no.
They will be pushing their propaganda, and some of our foolish people will buy the propaganda. Oh, some of us clean people. Oh, what's another clean people? For over 4 years at the home as Nnamdi, millions of Nigerians have died. For over 6 months, Finland, Finnish authority holds that money. Millions of people have died. Nnamdi is not the problem, but the solution. Simon Ekpa is not the problem, but the solution. The only solution for indigenous people to have peace is to end Nigeria. Nigeria is a weapon fashioned against indigenous people. Nigeria is a weapon fashioned against my people. Nigeria is that weapon, not to go to church to make noise every day, fire. The Fulanis, she's the member of your community. How? By ending Nigeria. Thank you very much. Thank you for your good work.
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you for your opinion. All right, let's have another caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us. Your name and where you are calling from?
All right. Good morning, Mr. Culture. Good morning. My name is Chief Ude. Actually, I'm calling from Australia. I hope you're still alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You see, I want to make some contribution. For the meanwhile, I so much appreciate what you are doing. I'm so much appreciate that. We're trying for one way or the other to connect your broadcast, but sometimes before I come back, you already finished. I only need to go through the ones you already done.
Okay.
The part ones. Yeah, but luckily today, I'm lucky to meet you online. And what you are discussing about Ruga.
Yeah.
One thing Nigerians should know is that Fulani people, they don't give up. This the Ruga of 18 and all those things. They will never give up until they actualize their plan. That's what people should know. You know, so that one is not even a new discussion. We already know that, except those who doesn't know how Nigeria behave and how they do things, maybe thinking it's a new story. They must accomplish their mission if we did not wake up earlier. Thank God for Nnamdi Kanu, because people don't know what that Nnamdi Kanu have stopped Nigeria. By now, Nigeria would have been a long story, a past story. If not the coming of Nnamdi Kanu. He has bridged them for so many things. He always wandered far away before them. That is why he's succeeding. Now, what I want to talk about for the whole world to know is, I know it's not part of what we are discussing, but it's also, that is what is keeping Nnamdi Kanu where he is today. This man called Judge Justice Omotosho, people should know that right from day one, that Omotosho is very cunning man. Very, very cunning and deceiving, trying to deceive the whole Biafrans or Nigerians.
Why do you say so?
Yeah, you can imagine this man coming to tell the whole world that he's want to do the trial, accelerated trial, what he call it. Then, given 3 months, for now 3 months, and then after 1 month, this is now he's given another 3 months.
No, it's just that they went for a break. The judiciary are going for a break.
Of course, we know Nigerians and their criminal acts. They would like to do some. They have excuse to give. Now, this man, right from day one, he's very, very cunning. Very, very, very cunning. But Nigerians should understand these people. They wanted to allow the trial to go so that they see what they hold hand to convict Nnamdi Kanu. But they forgot to know that Biafrans and Nigerians are more wiser than them. People like this Omotosho, for his mind, he's thinking that he's wise because he's just a judge. Without knowing there are some people who are not even a lawyer or a judge who knows more than him. That's what they forgot to know.
Why do you say so?
And Biafrans, yeah, there are Nigerians and Biafrans who are not even a lawyer or even a judge, but they are wiser and they're even more educated than even that man called Justice Omotosho.
Yeah, why do you say so?
He took that. Why I say so is that course because he thought he's very smart. He wanted to convict Nnamdi Kanu, then convicted him. Then he will now call the government, okay, come and do the, what do they call it, the presidential pardon. Because he cannot give somebody presidential pardon without convicting him. Justice Omotosho is not coming to handle that case because he wants to do a fair trial. No. He feels that other judges are doing it and don't know what they are doing. Now he wants to come and deceive Biafrans. He wants to come and deceive them to believing that he's coming to give a fair trial to Nnamdi Kanu so that they will come down and support him to finish that trial to the end.
Okay, how do you know that he's not even a fair trial?
You said what?
How do you know that he's not doing what he said he will do? He said he's going to give a fair trial. Can't you trust him that he's going to do so?
No, why I know he's not giving a fair trial for his action. By their body language, you can understand. Wazirike said it earlier. That trial is not supposed to go on right from day one. But this Omotosho make himself look like as if he's coming to give a fair trial, so that people will come down, so that trial will go to the end. Listen, once they have finished their trial to the end, this Omotosho is going to look for one small loophole, one small thing to hold on and say, based on this, I'm pronouncing Nnamdi Kanu convicted based on one or two things. Despite every evidence and other things they have encountered there, that is his plan of trying to do that, handle that trial. Now, what shocked him very last again was that Ejimakor is trying to be very careful not to march on that Omotosho stone. Ejimakor now asserted him by going to Kenya to get a court ruling that makes them shock again. That is why you see this man push this into 3 months gap. You don't even know what else to do again. Now, after a few months, last week or last month, you had most of them, David Omahi and his co, coming up to say they are negotiating on Nnamdi Kanu releasing. You are negotiating on Nnamdi Kanu release when you already allowed the trial to go on. You didn't release him for how many years he was there. Everybody had been coming there, politicians, governors, goodwill of Biafrans have been coming. Some have even passed on. People like Iwanya and this man, what's his name? So many of them. You did not release him. You keep on playing hanky-panky until when the trial has gone. You people have seen the trial has finished and know that these people don't have anything on the table. They don't have any case against Nnamdi Kanu. Or they now send that their errand boy, which is David Omahi, to come and make a kind of to give people to come and say that they are negotiating on releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Onto what? Someone that has gone trial, someone that have already passed through everything and win you people more than 1, 2, 3, 4 many places. The last one that shocked them now was this Kenyan court ruling. Because this Kenyan court ruling is like international, it's just like the place has not gone to international. So Justice Omotosho has no way to escape. His plan failed because he never knew that is coming. And now, Ejimakor have gone to do the judgment to him. The judgment is also within the table of Omotosho. So he cannot claim that he never knew that Kenya have given a ruling that is illegal rendition they did to Nnamdi Kanu. Before he was told that there is no evidence. You know, all these judges, they normally they see the truth, but they will tell you they are judging based on what is on their table. They will say the truth, but they claim that What I give by judging is based on what is on my table.
And that is the right thing a judge is supposed to do anyway. A judge will always judge from what is on his table.
Thank you. For now, Ejimakor have assaulted them by getting that ruling and drop it on his table. So now he has no other option than to let this man go. But based on his agenda with federal government, that is why he now postponed this, joined this case to Tribals time. Because he wanted to give them opportunity to see what else they can do. They are planning another, they are looking for, usually they joined that case because of that, their holiday or vacation. No. So that the government will have another chance again. Watch out from that till that time. You will see something else will come up again. Because when they have finished all their plans, that one didn't work out again, they go and start cooking another plan. That's what you see happening. So this is exactly what is happening. That your motto should change to this trial with coming to deceive people and to convict Nnamdi Kanu. Wazirike said that after all the whole thing, they will pronounce convicted to Nnamdi Kanu. Then whatever you people like do, if you like Biafra, let them whatever they want to do, they can go to hell and do it. Then they will now say, okay, now we are releasing Nnamdi Kanu based on this, he was already convicted. By that time, Nnamdi Kanu will never come to sign for them that you are condition. They will just on their own do it as a presidential pattern. But yeah, go. I don't know if you are getting me.
Okay.
That's what you see them planning. So people should never trust them at all, especially the worst judge I ever see now is this Omotoshe, but people might not believe it. Because that man has been seeing himself as if he's too wise, he's too knows. Or other judges that are doing it, I don't know what they're doing. Now he wants to come and if you remember when he came up by begging everybody to calm down so that he will not do the justice that Nnamdi Kanu has stayed there for too long, that he wants to make sure that he come out from there as soon as possible, that this thing is not supposed to be taking so long. Now what is going on now? Now that reason why he was doing that was to calm everybody down, because he is the one advising the federal government that you cannot do anything to this man if he's not yet convicted. If he's not yet convicted, you cannot do anything. You cannot take any action. You cannot do whatever. And if you release him without convicting him, it's a risk. It's on high risk. So this justice is the one advising them on all these things, and he's the one still coming to see that as if he's doing the trial. Now if you look everything Wazirike said, there is 100% truth on the plan they have there. But some people ignore Wazirike comment because he's not with them or because they thought he was once a Sakutua. Therefore now he cannot be able to, they cannot listen to him. But man said exactly what is about to happen. But the only thing is that when they plan this, they are evil, and then that evil will be exposed. They will not be able to do it again. They find another miss. That is why we keep on exposing them every day and night, so that their plan will be, they will be disappointed with their plan.
All right.
So people should take note of this. All their plan, there are white people so we are watching and knowing. And thank God this has gone international by now. So Omotoshe cannot claim that he didn't know about how Nnamdi Kanu was a rendition to Nigeria. He cannot claim because this is open now. If they
did not submit it, he don't still know. You understand? That is how the law court works. What you present is what the judge knows.
They submitted it. Ejimakor know what he's doing. Ejimakor to bring that time at that very right backward in time, they know all this is. But they cannot confront Justice Omotoshe direct. So they're indirectly trying to put study on him. They know where Omotoshe is going. They know where the plan Omotoshe has to federal government. That is why if they want to attack him, they will not come openly. They will indirectly. What they did that, they know what they're doing. That's why they brought it before that, after they have submitted case of no submission. The next thing they did was to get this judgment. So that the Omotoshe will now know that you have nowhere to go. The trial he has handled it. It's not supposed to be by right. He's not supposed to do this trial because it's illegal. Omotoshe was doing the trial based on that. It's a Ruga that he had nothing on his table to prove that Nnamdi Kanu was the extradition. But now it's clear to him. What do you think Omotoshe should do? That is why you see Omotoshe now join this case. The next time was trying to give them a chance, opportunity again to see what they can do. And Omotoshe have been telling them to, it's possible, please, this case is somehow. Can you people negotiate with Nnamdi Kanu and find another alternative before he comments his judgment? and they have already given him a condition. You are going there to convict Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whether good or bad. Look for a little small hole, a little loophole, just any small thing that you can use to convict him. What we need for you should pronounce convicted. So that is what is going on there. Therefore, should wake up and do Ruga of a thing that it's not a story again. We should be focused on what is at the table right now, what is going on now, before it is too late.
All right,
but I'm still really 100% sure that after all their plan, all their evil plan, we are going to encounter them and they will all fail.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah, thank you. I'm happy to connect with you today. I think I'll be following up right from now because I've never beat you on live. I normally follow your page on this only after the one that I have already passed, but I've known the way out now, okay?
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for your good job. So I like people like, if you have people like you, like about 3, 4, 5, that is other guy, some of you, that are countering all this in there. People don't know. The work you people are doing is very, 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 very great because without people like you, we would have gone, I don't know where all the whole of this country have been by now. But one good thing is that you people come out earlier to counter them. You see that counter you people are doing, it's doing a lot of work.
No, it's important to say the truth. You say if they also do what is right, if they do what is right, I will say it. I like to talk reality out of issues. But in a situation where they keep on lying, keep on deceiving people, that is what, I can't put my hand saying. And that is why it seems that we are just countering them. So what they are saying, it has no basis at all. Like what the CDS said, that giving your lands to these terrorists will stop the killing. It has no basis. So that is just the reason why it seems that we keep on countering them. It's not our intention to counter people, but to say the truth. So if the truth counters your lies, it seems we are countering you. So thank you so much for joining us.
Exactly, and that is exactly. Excuse me, hello.
Yeah.
That is the reason why. See, what they normally does is people like when they notice that they are giving them heart to heart, and what is you are trying to let people know the secret of the whole thing. They come after this person. That is why you see them come after Simon Ekpa. They know that Simon Ekpa is giving it to them harder, and he's not giving them chance. Like number one, all this he exposed them. Before they did something, he already 100 miles away before them and tell people this is what they're planning to do next. You people should not be expecting to look at what they're planning to do. And that thing he said will be what they're planning to. So they know that's why they attack those kind of people to get them down, in order to get their ways. So my conclusion here is nobody should hope on Motoshe. Omotoshe know what he was sent to do.
No, you don't have to say that till we saw the end of everything. What if what you are saying is not what is in the man's intention?
That is why this thing should be kept keep it. When time came, you will see it happening this way. In fact, exactly what I said is what has been happening to date. So keep on watching. When it happens,
all right.
It's
all right.
And people don't want to take it. That is what that is their plan.
It's all right. We have exhausted your time, Thank you so much.
All right, thank you so much.
All right.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still disgrace you. People dying like flies every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the lamp like gold knocks on your door.
All right. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us. This is 9:44 a.m. Nigerian time. Mr. Chuki, please can you unmute yourself? And okay, you've done that. Good morning, sir. Thanks for joining us. Can you tell us where you are joining us from?
Yes, joining you from Olo in Imo State. So when you
our no.
yes.
The controversial or no? The insecure termed or no. Anyway, how is Ondo State? Good morning, sir. How is Ondo State this morning?
Yes, Olo is always calm, like I always told you, that there is nothing happening. Olo is one of the best places you can even stay now. Everywhere is quiet and calm. Like I always
Okay.
told you, if you come to this Olo, there are about three local governments that are close together. We have Osu. You know, Osu and Olo is different local governments. So where there is big insecurity challenge is in Osu.
Okay.
You understand? But where the Biafran Liberation Army have their camp. So there is a valley in that Osu that they have their camp. So it is in that valley that the military normally go and attack them. They want to make sure they flush them out from that place. So they normally go for attack. Not that the Biafran, they don't come out to disturb anybody. They don't come out to disturb. They just, anytime you hear killings, this, that happen in that also, it is when the military went for invasion. Have you seen it? Like they always go there for invasion. So apart from that, they are living calm here, no problem. Unless when they maybe, so if you are going to that some part in that also like Hitenasa, you will see about 5 checkpoints that is being occupied by the Bago. So they mount their security to the land, to those areas. I saw your caption with the chief CBS that says that only Ruga that will stop insecurity. So, like I always told you, like always discuss, Nigeria is a very has a different diversity, different culture, different languages, different ideology, and a lot of things. In the first place, Nigeria was supposed to be as a nation, as a one country. In the first place, as a one whole nation, because of different culture, different belief, different tradition, and a lot of things. So why are you now telling us that it is Ruga that will solve the problem? Ruga cannot solve the problem because the people that is going to come into inhabit in your land have different belief with you, have different ideology with you. So they cannot exist. It's not possible. They cannot coexist. There must be that fracas. There must be that misunderstanding that will even still lead to killings. That will even lead to killing because the people that is living with you have different ideology with you. So how can you both of you now live together? So that Ruga, to me, I'm seeing it as a kind of trying to make sure that we are infiltrated. Let me just use that word. By the Fulani people.
Okay.
And that is exactly what they want. You understand? When you are fighting somebody and that person is fighting you from your base, the possibility of defeating you is 100% there. You understand? So because if they have already gained access, the Ruga will give them opportunity. Even the little one they are doing, there are some places that these guys know that I have not even stepped my leg to. There are different places that they will walk. You know, in every village, there is a place that the language that uses this is Appian Way. Appian Way as a route of escape when there is danger. You'll be surprised when you will be passing that place, maybe once in a while, you see these guys in that area. You will be surprised. What are these guys doing in this type of area? So if somebody should mastermind all those areas, your life is in danger. Your life is in danger. So I want to use this opportunity to say that he is not telling us the truth. Ruga is not the thing that will bring is that will stop insecurity in Nigeria. It's a referendum. So let us go. Let those who have their own ideology live in one place. Those who do not have their own have different ideology live in one place. Then, if you now feel like coming to us, maybe trying to migrate now, we tell you the laws that is guiding your immigration. If you can keep them, come around. If you cannot keep them, you go. Because, you know, some people thinking that when we are talking about Nigeria to disintegrate or this, we are not really talking that they are our enemy. Nobody is our enemy. Does it mean that when you now divide, is Finland not interacting with Russia? Are they enemy? most sovereign countries that leave USSR, they are still doing things together. They are still doing business together. You understand? You know, in the beginning, now when you are talking about disintegration, it's like there is a proverb that says that you know, when you are holding something precious, you don't even know that what is ahead may be better than what you are holding precious. I don't know whether you are getting it. To them now,
Yeah.
they feel that maybe Nigeria being one is more better. But I want to tell you that if Nigeria disintegrates, they may be surprised. They will have a better thing, and they will live more better than the way they are living right now. I don't know why they are afraid of the disintegration. So I want to encourage those who is really going against Nigeria to disintegrate to really see reasons for the integration, because one is that it is not helping us at all.
Yeah.
The killing is too much. The killing is too much. How can people be living with somebody that doesn't? Okay, I believe in God, and you said you do not believe in Jesus Christ. Then you believe that killing is good. Then I believe that killing is not good, and you say that we should live together. It cannot work now. You believe that when you kill, you are doing the will of Allah. While I believe when I killed, I'm against Allah. You understand? So you can see, how can these two things work out? It will not work out. So Ruga can never provide solution to insecurity. The thing that will provide security is a referendum or regional government, which I know they don't want to even attempt anywhere. Understand? Like Shitima says, restructuring my foods. You understand? So I don't really know what their problem is all about. So that is what I want to contribute this morning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. There was a guest that I was trying to bring up to the screen, but I don't know how he's joining us because I did not see the button to bring him up to the screen. But however, thank you so much for your contribution, and I think this way we'll call it a day. The issue here is this, straight to the point. People should not accept either the Ruga or the, if people want to do business, if they come to your place, let them look for land to buy to do business. It's not all about community giving out their land for foreigners to come. The same foreigner who is killing them, who are killing them, who are raping them, so it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make sense. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. And this is where we stop this program till the evening. But before that, we'll be publishing subsequent videos of what is happening today. Thank you, sir, and have a nice day.
And God bless you, sir, too.
Thank you, sir.
But you don't know what tomorrow brings. Still disgrace you. People down in life every day. You read about it in the news, but you don't believe it. You wouldn't know about it. And then man in the long black coat knocks on your door. Cause first next meeting, I swear I
Nigeria may go down as we're going down. I pray to God it doesn't. Or it might recover and find its course and its mission. But it will not be done by us. The way we are going, if we're not careful, we will write a constitution, but it will be written by sweat, tears, and blood of young people who we kept out and we're keeping out, and we're designing systems and processes that fit us and do not address the needs of the young Nigerians. It's wrong. People who benefit from Nigeria of today are sitting there benefiting, and they will not change Nigeria. They will not change the system. You want to go to the people that this constitution has produced, who are benefiting from it, 80% of our resources are in their hands and their pockets, and say, please stop what you're doing and do this, take power from you. It's wrong. They will never do that. We need to have a sense of urgency about this too. We're going about it as if it is just another thing that we can take the next 5, 10, 15 years. Nigeria doesn't have 20 years to continue to survive. Believe me, honestly, it doesn't. Anybody who tells you Nigeria can survive for another 20 years with the level of alienation and anger and violence and poverty is wasting their time. They don't know this country. So what do we need to do? Yes, sir. We need to speak more with each other.